Right, guys, what is going on? We are back. I apologize about the lack of videos this week. It's been quite a busy week, and we haven't really got out as much content as we'd like to. But hopefully, we can get back to doing, the usual daily recaps as we were. But for today, we're doing the weekly preview. I'm going to start off with futures. So let's get straight into this. So we got NQ, fresh all-time highs. So you know what we do. We're looking. Let's have a little zoom in. So we got this weekly FEG that's opened up lately, and I do not expect this to get tapped anytime soon, as my overall bias is still very bullish at the moment. But it's just good to keep in mind if we do see a change in state of delivery or change in order flow, that could very much be the target sell side. Then if we look into the daily, we can see the classic previous week high, which is all-time high. We've been dealing with this sort of level on a weekly basis now, and as ICT says, you have to take every bullish signal possible until they don't work anymore when you're at all-time highs. So we will not be short in, guys, unless we're doing mech model or like short into a unfilled gap. We should primarily be looking for buys this week. So if you look on the daily, we've got this daily FEG, which we are sort of respecting here, which is a nice little sign. Create the previous day low within this daily FEG, so this could be a nice little draw on Monday or Tuesday, trade into this and then go higher. We've also got the previous week low here. I don't anticipate this getting tapped, but it's good to note down anyway. Looking into the 4 hour, obviously we created the all-time high and we've inversed this 4 hour up here and created one on the down leg. So this right here is a potential target for us. So what we can see is if price opens low on the Monday, we could go something like this. Let me get the path out. Price might want to do something like this. So we go into the previous day low and then go straight to the 4 hour. This can happen and does happen a lot of the time. And then at the 4 hour, there'll be some sort of, stalling, consolidation, and then we either zoom up or we respect the 4 hour and go back down. And that's where I'd be thinking, okay, maybe we are bearish and we are going lower. Going into the hourly, similar sort of thing. We've got this a little bit of bearish momentum here, but nothing to worry about. I still would say this draw right here of all-time highs is the most important one. And in terms of ES, if you look on this, similar sort of thing, really. I mean, correlated pairs. You've got the weekly down there. Don't expect that to get hit. Look on the daily with the previous week high, previous day low. On ES, previous day low SMT could be a huge factor in determining our longs start of the week or midweek. And we've also got the previous week low here. Zoom to the 4 hour. We have this 4 hour which is opened up here, which we have already tapped into a little bit, but I do want us to see us. I do want to see us sort of go into this gap again, sweep previous day low, maybe take out this intermediate high and then go higher. So that's one to watch out for, guys. And obviously this wick right here, so the 10 a.m. Thursday, 2nd of October. See, we're already at an SMT here, guys. Like, all we need ES to do really is to dip into this 4 hour and keep this SMT, and then we can safely look for longs. So overall, guys, very bullish on NASDAQ and EQ. In terms of the news, we've got nothing on Monday, nothing on Tuesday. We've got FOMC minutes, which is PM time on Wednesday, but it shouldn't be anything to worry about. I can safely say we could trade these days. Thursday, be on the side of caution. There's a lot of news. So we could have a data wick high, data wick low. Powell speaking at 1:30, so there's just quite a lot of carnage on Thursday. Friday, on the surface, looks clear, but what you got to understand is that NFP was rolled over to next week, and it's tentative, they say. So like that means basically whenever the government can, they will release the data. They will get to doing that, but there's no confirmation it's happening fully this week. They've just said the provisional date is this week and it might happen. So a little bit of caution on Friday, because at 8:30, obviously if it drops or it drops a little bit later in the day, you're going to see some crazy volatility. So just be very, very careful on that Friday. Maybe avoid trading until after 8 to 10 a.m. New York time. Maybe 10 a.m. New York time, nothing's released. Trade that 10 a.m. open, catch a nice little entry, bam, go to all-time highs. But But yeah, guys, that is all for the weekly preview for futures. I'm going to do a separate one for the euro and the GBP USD. So I'll catch you guys in that one, and safe trading out there. Have a lovely rest of your week.